welcome back. More Jaws of the Lion. I'm super excited about this one. It's a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be. We're starting scenario 23, best of the best. It's the Hatchet centric scenario. I thought it was just going to be the Hatchet and nobody else, but it looks like it's more interesting than that. I read through everything just beforehand because it seems super complicated, but I'll read through it again just so you guys know. Actually, let me take a picture of it real quick, just so it's introduced. Um, but it's interesting. But we'll get into that in a minute. First, let's do a city event. So we'll pull from the top. I'm not sure about battle goals for this encounter. I would guess that maybe they're still relevant. I think I'm gonna pull them, and we'll just see what happens. Like the kill X number of enemies probably isn't going to be a good thing for the Voidwarden or the Demolitionist. So this might get really interesting. So I think I found like a way to get around some of the negative effects that are in play with this scenario, but we'll get into that in a minute. City event. A witch, an Inox dockworker, slurs loudly from the corner of the sleeping lion. She came out of the sewers and turned the foreman into a into a into a fish. You turn back to your drink, but the man keeps shouting, "I'll stake 3 days' pay for anyone who can kill her." Suddenly, you are interested in his ramblings. You follow the drunk's directions, which predictably get you hopelessly lost in the network of sewers under Gloomhaven. You're considering just tunneling to the surface when you hear scratching behind you. You draw your weapons and turn, ready for a fight. An ancient Valrath stands feebly before you, bent and wizened with age. A cord of dried fish hangs around her neck. She ignores your weapons and silently points a gnarled finger past you down a nearby passage. Cut, cut her down and claim the reward, or she's an old hermit in the sewer. Leave her be and follow where she points. Yeah, we're gonna follow where she points. That sounds way more interesting. Okay, let's read A first. Let's read B first. You wave farewell and start down the passage, but the crone follows close behind. She wasn't pointing your way out, but instead guiding you towards a small hovel where a cauldron bubbles over an anemic campfire. Ooh, that was hard. The Valrath pours each of you a cup of the most delicious fish soup you've ever tasted, and after a pleasant time sipping in silence, you leave feeling much heartier. You wonder why the dockworker would make such an unkind accusation against that poor sewer hermit. Each character gains bless. Sweet. Okay, bless. You're blessed, and you're blessed, and you're blessed. Cool. I'm glad I picked that. We really need bless right now. Okay. If we had picked A, sometimes dockworkers tell tall tales. This is not one of those times. Before you can even bring your weapon to bear, the witch is on you like a demon, clawing and biting. Oh my gosh. After a long battle, you emerge victorious and limp back to the inn. The Onyx is even drunker than when you left him, but he honors his bounty, which you remind him was 4 days' pay. As you nurse your wounds over a pint, you reflect that it's a shame dockworkers aren't better compensated. Gain 4 collective gold. Each character gains poison. Oh my gosh. I am so glad that I did option B. Okay. That one is done. Let's do battle goals now. And I'm just going to have to be careful picking the Demolitionist and the Voidwarden. Basically, we're in this fighting pit, and the Voidwarden and the Demolitionist are in the crowd, and the Demolitionist and the Voidwarden are going to have to help persuade the crowd to cheer for the Hatchet. But there's some rules that if the characters in the crowd attack and cause damage to monsters in the pit, that the crowd kind of turns against the Hatchet. But I think the Void Warden can cause other people to make an attack, and that doesn't count. So I think that's rules as intended. I think that they did that on purpose just to make it interesting. But I went through all my Voidwarden cards and I switched to a lot more like controlling and some healing and stuff like that. So I swapped out a couple cards just to help out with that. So we'll have to see how it goes. So, but first, Prohibitionists never use a potion. Insomniac suffer damage from an attack in the same round you long rest. Ooh, never use a potion. There's no way. Let's use Insomniac, but I don't think that's gonna happen either because I don't plan on long resting. Okay, Demolitionist. Ravenger. Perform 2 actions with lost icons in the same turn. Scrambler. Never long rest. I'm going to do never long rest because I don't think I'm going to need to long rest. So I'm not going to be taking any damage. Okay. Voidwarden. Assistant. Kill a monster attacked by any of your allies earlier in the same round. Transmitter. Apply any negative conditions to a monster while you have any negative conditions. Okay. I don't think we're going to get any negative conditions because we're not going to get attacked. Kill a monster attacked by any of your allies during earlier in the same round. And we turn the party against the crowd against us if we did that. I don't think we're going to get either one of these, but we'll do transmitter because we are going to be applying negative values, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So, okay. Let's read this craziness of this scenario, and then we'll get into it. All right. Best of the best. Kill all enemies. Introduction. You arrive at Gloomhaven Square for the competition and see the entire area has been converted into a huge arena with stadium seating around the outside. The Hatchet moves over to the contestants area while the rest of you head up into the seats to watch the spectacle. The competition itself is brutal. One unprepared drudge after another faces off against a host of monsters, and none of them fare very well. The lucky ones are the ones who leave the arena alive. Then the Hatchet enters the stage. It's time to give these people a show. Set the special rules. Set the Hatchet up in the starting location 47. Okay. And then so that on page 47, so that's there. The other ones start here. Place an activation token on each A with randomly half blue-sided up and half gray-sided up. So I was kind of random. I just basically did up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and just kind of randomly put them around. I feel it's so hard to randomly put them down when you can see the colors, but whatever. So these represent crowd members. They are neither allies nor enemies to you or any monster, and all their hexes are considered to be occupied. If blue side up, they cheer for the Hatchet. If gray side up, they cheer for the monsters. When either the Hatchet or the monsters have the majority of the cheers, they add plus X divided by 2 rounded up to all their attacks. Where X is the difference between the number of cheers for each side. So right now it's even, so there's 0. If we flip over 2, then we'll have if we flip over 1, it'll be the difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have 5 versus 3. So it'll be 2 damage. We can add 1 damage to all their attacks because it's divided by 2. Okay, where X is the number of difference between each side. So that's powerful, right? Any character may perform an attack or heal ability targeting a gray side-up crowd member to convince them to cheer for the Hatchet. If they do, the character ignores all effects and conditions and places 1 damage token on that crowd member for each point of damage it would suffer or heal. If any gray side-up crowd member has 2 times C minus 1, so C is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, or more damage tokens, it removes the tokens and flips it over. So we can kind of convert the crowd. Okay, and then anytime a monster causes the Hatchet to suffer damage from an attack, flip over the blue side up crowd member closest to the Hatchet. Whew, that's going to be hard. So we're going to have to constantly be converting the crowd to us while we take damage and it's flipping them all over. The central wall does not block line of sight, but if any non-hatchet character causes any monster to suffer damage from an attack, flip over the color side up crowd member closest to that character. So see, I wonder if the Voidwarden can't do that after all. If any non-hatchet character causes any monster to suffer damage from an attack. Okay, so maybe the Voidwarden can't do that stuff. Flip over the color side up crowd member closest to that character. If the hatchet becomes exhausted, the scenario is lost. And then at the start of the round, after all rat monstrosities have been killed, something spawns. After those are killed, another thing spawns. And then we flip over crowd members as new monsters arrive. Okay, let me Google that real quick. So, and just see. But it kind of sounds now after rereading it that the Voidwarden can't cause other things to attack each other. Okay, so Board Game Geek, PC Gaming Newbie asked the exact same question. Okay. So Isaac responds, the effect wouldn't trigger on any of the things you mentioned. The Voidwarden can have the hatchet or enemies attack, and you can throw on conditions using non-attack abilities. So the Voidwarden would not trigger those things. So yes, good. Which I thought was the intention of this, but I wanted to make sure. Interesting. Okay. So here we go. Okay, I think I have everything reset. Another thing I noticed when I was resetting the encounter, we are 5, 5, and 4 now. So we actually went up a difficulty, which I forgot to do. So I added, so we're now at level 3 instead of level 2. Another mistake I made, so I'm really glad I restarted this scenario because I would have felt really bad if I would have won and then been like, oh, this was super easy because I did the wrong difficulty. Okay, so I've reset everything. Everybody's full. I picked my cards. It's the same ones as last time, so don't get too crazy. 15 for the hatchet, 22 for the demolitionist, and the Voidwarden goes at 23. So, second verse, same as the first. We're going to do the new favorite as a build. Okay, we gain 2 XP from that, and we're going to play Overwatch again. On the next 5 times an enemy ends a move ability within range 5, perform an attack to range 5. Okay. So now all of them are going to move 2. We'll see what happens here. Demolitionist. Move 2. Oops. I flipped them over. Yep, sorry. Move 2. One adjacent enemy that is adjacent to the wall suffers 2 damage. 1, 2. Bam. Suffer 2 damage. Okay. And then I'm going to use the top of 1, 2 punch. Attack 2. Attack the person next to the wall. Plus 0 is 2. So that is enough to flip them over. All right, because it's still C plus 1 divided by, or C, right? Hold on, let me just make sure. 2 times C, characters are 3, minus 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. Still the same. Okay, and then the other side, the other attack from 1, 2 punch, minus 2, so 0 damage on this guy. It's going so much worse now. Oh, I can feel it. Dang it, it sucks so bad. I was doing so good, and now, nada. All right, Voidwarden. We're going to use the bottom of Close the Abyss. Force all enemies within range 3 to perform a move 1 with you controlling the action. So they go into here again. They take 3 takes now 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. from that 5 damage trap. Then I'm going to use the top of suggestions, force one enemy within range 4 to perform a move 3 with you controlling the action, and attack 3, targeting an enemy of your choice adjacent to them. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should have done that backwards. Guess it doesn't matter, because if they were here, 1, 2, and then they have a move 2, so they would have come in anyways. Doesn't matter. So maybe, okay, hold on, let's do it different. So they're here. Force one enemy within range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to perform a move 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's even better. Attack 3, targeting the enemy of your choice adjacent to them. We gain 2 XP from that. And then, oh yeah, crap, I forgot. Dang it. Shoot. Hatchet's going to burn a mana potion and put cold up. I totally forgot I was going to do that. Okay, so we're going to stun the attacking enemy with this as well. So, okay. So there's that. 3 is going to attack 2. So 3 is going to be stunned. And then they're going to attack 2. Don't have Master Influence up, so they're going to use their cards. -1. So it's attack 3, so it's 2 damage to 2. 1, 2. But the nice thing is, they're all way out of the way. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Overwatch triggers. So we're going to do attack 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 3. So that's 2 divided by 2 is 1. So we're going to add 1 to that attack. So we're going to attack for 3, range 5. Plus 1 is 4. Oh, shoot. Well, okay, so that means because they ended their movement, I attacked, I killed them. So maybe, well, it's too late. I'm not gonna pull it back. So 3 is dead, just because he moved. Which that sucks. But we gain plus 2 XP for this. 2. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I did it backwards. I gave the XP to the hatchet rather than the. Man, I completely bombed that because I burned snow to gain stun, but the attacker is dead. So snow would still be up because we didn't burn it. Oh, man, I played that completely wrong. I should have done it even more backwards now, because I should have had him move here. Let's no. Yeah, we can roll it back, sure, because I don't want to replay this again. So here he'd be here. So let's respawn 3. Okay, he takes 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now. Okay, so we're back to here. Shoot. It's going to happen again. Okay, well, that's not too bad. So let's... Man, I'm playing this completely wrong. But I'll get there. So we're here, right? Okay. We do bottom of Close the Abyss, force all enemies within range 3 to perform a move 1 with you controlling the action. Move. He goes onto the trap, takes 4 damage. Now a move action has happened, so Overwatch is triggered. So 3 is going to get attacked. It's going to be a +1, and another +1 from the audience. So that's 2. That's 4 damage. 3 is dead. Okay. Now that bottom part of Close the Abyss. I'm going to get it, guys. I am. Top of Suggestion. So we can have a move 3, but that's a burn. So we're not going to do that. So we're just going to use the Top of Suggestion to do nothing. So we don't burn that card. And that's it. Sorry, guys. There's so many rules to keep track of, and Overwatch I haven't used very much, and so I mean, I guess we could burn Suggestion to force that guy to move. Just move 1. He'd be attack 3 plus whatever's there. And I could stun him. No, I don't think it'd be worth a burn. Because we could do other stuff. So okay. Well, there you have it. Voidwarden is done. The rat monstrosities. So they're gonna move 2, 1, 2. He ends a movement. So I'm gonna attack with Overwatch. I get it's attack for 2 plus 1 because of the audience. 0, so it's 3 damage to 1. 1, 2, 3. This guy died. On death, all adjacent figures suffer 2 damage. Nope, okay. Okay. It looks like we get advantage. The elites get advantage on the attacks too. Okay. Then 2 would move. 1, 2. They would trigger Overwatch. I gain an XP because I've hit a mark on that. I attack for 2 damage plus 1 because of the audience is 3 damage. Plus 1 is 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perfect. Then finally this guy moves. 1, 2. It triggers again. I get disadvantage on this attack because he's right next to me. And it's a ranged attack. So it'd be 3 damage, crit fail. So the crit fail is going to trigger. Bummer. And then he's going to attack me for 3 damage and muddle. I wonder if it'd be worth it at this point. Yeah, let's burn Studded Leather. When attacked, before drawing an attack modifier card, the attacker gains disadvantage for the attack and you gain shield 1. So I gain shield 1, they get disadvantage. So minus, yes. Crit fail. So that's used. So no damage happens. Awesome. I burned that card for no reason, but next round we don't convert the crowd. I think that was worth it. Okay, I think I'm on the right track now, guys. We'll see what happens. Pick cards. Okay, it's a bit different now. I was doing so good. I feel so bad that I jacked up the rules after they spawned everything. I jacked up the difficulty. 24 for the Hatchet, 20 for the Demolitionist, and the Voidwarden's at 75. Alright. Move 2, attack 4. If this attack is performed, atrocity suffers 1 damage. Whew. So let's see. So my plan was to do the same thing I was going to do before. Move 4 into the trap. They suffer 5 damage, and then I could finish them off. Bottom center mass, don't move at all. Then I would do double throw. I could finish off 4, and then attack 2 or 1. Okay, so it would be 3. Oh shoot, I need to shuffle. It should be 3. Oh, it's the Demolitionist turn first. Hopefully we can convert one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 2. It's 4, so that'd be plus 2 damage. I could potentially take out one of them and then just take 1 attack. That might be worth it. Oh, and then I have 1 more Overwatch too, so Oops, I forgot to put this guy in. Okay. All right, let's do that. All right, so Demolitionist first. Knock out the support. Attack 3. All heals targeting the blah 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 have no effect. Doesn't matter. We're going to attack the lower one. 3 damage. Not quite converted. And then we're going to use the bottom of Robotic Enhancement to move 4. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Bummer. I was hoping to take that last one, that other audience member out. Oh, it's going a lot worse than last time, guys. Bummer. Okay. We'll make it more interesting, I guess. All right. Now Hatchet's turn. Okay. Here's what's going to happen. Oh, no. Nope, it's not going to happen. I thought that Overwatch was going to trigger because of my push, but it doesn't trigger from a push. It triggers from a move. So we're going to use the bottom of center mass, move 3, push 2. Boonk. He takes 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, actually. Okay. Then I'm going to use the top of Double Throw, which is a lost card. I gain 2 XP from it, and a wind goes up, and so I get, it's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 3. It's 2. 5 by 2 is 1, so we get +1 to this attack. And I'm gonna burn. Yeah, let's do this. Let's burn the Eagle Eye Goggles. Gain advantage. So we're attacking 4 times 2 plus 1. So 4 is dead. Dang it, I should have done the other one first. Crowd goes wild. Then I'm going to use my throwing hammer. During your ranged attack, add stun to a single attack. And I am going to attack gonna attack 2, so that's 3 with advantage, +1 from the crowd, so 4 damage with advantage. +1, 5, +2, 6. 2 is dead. Awesome. Okay, they're also stunned, which I threw in there, but I didn't need. That's okay. Gain 2 XP from that. Awesome. Okay, that's the end of the Hatchet's turn. The rat monstrosities are going to move 2, 1, 2. Overwatch triggers. It gets burned. I gain an XP from the last trigger of that. So it's going to be 2, 3 because of the crowd, with disadvantage though. 1 +0 -2, so 1 damage. Bummer. Okay. Then at the end of my turn, I'm going to need to shuffle. Demolitionist is good though. Okay. Now they're going to attack 4. They're gonna get 1 damage because they did this attack. 4 +1. Oh shoot, it wasn't. Sorry, I should have just done +1. So it's 5 damage. Whew. I'm going to burn a card to negate the damage. I'm going to lose retrieval. So that means that I don't take any damage. The crowd doesn't turn against me. Okay. Okay. There's that. All right, Voidwarden. We're just going to do a complete build round. Master Influence. And then, so that's in play. And then we're going to use the bottom of Commanding Presence to just move up here. Or I could have. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. All right. It's the end of the round. Let me pick my cards. It's a lot harder this time. Oh, let me shuffle my deck again. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. It wouldn't have mattered. You know, what I could have done, which is dumb of me, the rat monstrosity moved up. It's too late to take this back now, but I'm just thinking on my feet. The rat monstrosity moves up. Overwatch is triggered. I could have chucked my hatchet at him as part of Overwatch. That would have done 3 additional damage, wounded him, and pushed him. It would have pushed him back. He wouldn't have been able to make the attack. I wouldn't have had to burn that card to do that. Oh. Think. Bummer. Okay, but it's too late. I've taken way too much back already. So, all right. Let me pick my cards. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm going to take one thing back. At the end of the Voidwarden's turn, they're going to burn a mana potion to do fire. I forgot about that. I'd planned it before, but I'd forgotten about it. Sorry. Okay, I've picked... Voidwarden's going to kind of focus on crowd control a little bit because I think the Hatchet got this rat monstrosity taken care of, so... But will it matter? Because as soon as we kill that rat monstrosity... Dang it. It won't matter. Because when we kill the rat monstrosity, all but 2 of the crowd members are going to flip. Oh, dang it. Well, we'll do it anyways, just for kicks and giggles. 25. Voidwarden's at 68. Demolitionist is at 17. Okay. Ouch. That stinks. Well, we might need it. Okay, well, that sucks. I was hoping to avoid getting attacked by going faster, but they went faster than me. Okay, well, here we go. So I'm going to use the bottom of extra fuel to move 5. Move right there. Then I'm going to burn fire to attack for 1. We're going to attack this guy. 1. Plus 0 in poison, so that's 1 damage to that poor guy. They don't get poisoned. Then I'm going to use the top of Explosive Blitz. Attack 2, range 4. Fire goes up. I'm going to attack this guy. Plus 1. So that flips him. Okay. There you have it. Then, that's the Demolitionist turn. Now they're going to move 3, attack 2, plus 1 they attack. No, just 2. Minus 1. 1 damage. And there's no way to negate this. So I'm going to take 1 damage. It's going to flip one of the people. So that's okay. Alright, Hatchet's turn. I'm going to use the bottom of Close Cuts to attack 2, move 2. So I'm going to attack 2. Plus 2 is 4, and wind goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, glad I did not kill him. Then I'm going to move 2 right there. Get a coin. And then I'm going to use Repeat Shot. Attack 3, range 3. Plus 2 to the attack. If with favorite, we're not. We're just going to do a straight attack. 3 plus 1, 4 damage. They're dead. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now, Voidwarden's going to go. They're going to use the top of Wicked Scratch, range 2, may perform anything within range 2, may perform attack 3. Get an XP from that. Whoop. Darkness goes up. the Demolitionist is going to do it. We're going to burn fire. Actually, we're not going to burn fire. We're going to burn earth because it's down. And then we're going to, so that gives us +1 to the attack, gain advantage on the attack, +1, crit fail. So that's 3, 4, 5. So they're converted. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to use the bottom of Gift of the Void to heal 2, range 3. So they're going to do it right there. I guess the smart thing would do is to not completely convert one of them, because they're still taking that damage. It doesn't reset, I don't think, at the end of the round. But okay, next round. So what happens? Let me just read this. At the start of the round, after all rat monstrosities have been killed, spawn 1 normal giant viper at B and 2 elite vermling raiders at C. Then, if there are more than 2 blue-sided up crowd members, flip them all over until only 2 remain. So we're gonna flip. Let's do these. We can choose, right? This side of the hall is turning against us. Then, if there are more than 2 blue side up crowd members, flip them all over until only 2 remain. Okay. All right. That's the part I forgot that completely screwed us over last time. Okay. So let's do 1 normal viper, 2 elite vermlings. 1, 2. Okay. There you have it. All right. Let me pick cards. Be right back. Okay, I think I picked Voidwarden's going to do some crowd control and some help, maybe, depending on where we're sitting. And I'm going slow, just like I did last time, so they can come forward towards me, and then I can be within range. So, 58 for the Hatchet. The Demolitionist is going to go as fast as they can at 37. And then the Voidwarden is going to go at 58. Because, let's see, is that what I want to do? Is there a faster card? Oh, I don't have any faster cards, so that's what's going to happen. All right, here we go. Oh, no. All right, so it's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's attack for 1. There's no way I can grant disadvantage on this. It's just 1 damage. That stinks. Frick. +2, 3 damage. Oh, man. So that goes down to 10. I flip another. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that's, hold on. So that's 5 damage. So I'm going to burn Power Pitch to negate that damage. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Ooh, that sucks. The crowd is against me and I'm feeling it. But I'm poisoned. All attacks targeting the giant viper gain disadvantage. Okay. Great. All right, let's figure this out. I'm going to use the battle axe during your single target melee attack ability. Turn the attack into the following. It's like a split. So that's that. That's burned. So I'm going to attack both of these guys. I'm going to use a burn card. Nowhere to run. Attack 4. Add +1 to the attack for each wall, hex, obstacle, hex, objective, figure, or trap adjacent to the target. So let's just say a lot. Getting 2 XP from that. So all we have to do is just, oh, speaking of crit fail, I need to shuffle this back in. And I'm going to burn my Eagle Eye Goggles for advantage on this too, just so we are for sure converting the crowd. Okay, here we go. Advantage, ×2, crit fail. So 1 is converted for sure, because we were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Okay, and then the other one, +0, +0 and poison. They're converted. Good. Okay, and then I'm going to use the bottom of the big one to move 3 to right there. Great. All right, move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They can't attack. Good. Now the hatchet goes. Man, these vermlings are at 16. What is the snake at? Snake's at 4. So if I do it with disadvantage, so I could move 3, it'd still be a disadvantage no matter what. How do I feel about that? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got an even split, so we don't get any help from the crowd on this one. I was going to use fearsome efficiency to like wreck 2, but it's not going to kill him. It's just going to knock him down. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. So we're going to go the bottom of care package. Well, no, because then I have to use fearsome efficiency then. With disadvantage. If I crit fail, it's a huge loss. I could splash it on though. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, move 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to heal 1, range 1. I'm going to heal myself. Okay. And then Earth goes up. And then I'm going to use fearsome efficiency. Attack 6, range 4. If this attack kills the target, one enemy adjacent to the hex in which it died suffers X damage, where X is the amount of damage the target would have suffered in excess of what was needed to kill it. Wind goes up. Can't believe I'm doing this. Again, 2 XP. With disadvantage. Come on. Come on. +2. -1. 5 damage. That kills the snake. And then we have 1 extra damage that will apply to 2. Hold on just a second. Place the axe token on this card. You may add +3 to the attack, wound, and push to any of your ranged attacks by moving the token from this card to the target after the attack ability is resolved. So I could technically then add 3 to the attack. It would splash to that Vermling Raider. No, because I can use it next time, and then it would be stuck in him, and I'd get some better stuff. So, okay. Okay. Oh, and I'm poisoned. I negated that damage though, so it negates all of it. Great. Voidwarden. So we got Steadfast and Freeze the Soul. So let's use top of Freeze the Soul, attack 3. We're gonna attack the crowd next to us. times 2, 6. That's going to take care of that. And then is that's not a bless card. It is a bless card. Did I bless myself on accident? Oh, well, I think I might have put that in on accident, but we'll just take that one. Let's do this. That's going to be my times 2. Maybe I did bless myself somehow. Oh, I did bless myself because of the city event at the very beginning. Cool. So I'll just shuffle that up again. Okay. Now, I can see 1, I can't see 2. So I can either try to convert the crowd more with the steadfast. 1 ally within range 3 may perform attack 3 range, so you're targeting an enemy of your choice. It's an enemy though. These aren't considered enemies, so I think the hatchet has to do this. So attack 3 range 3. We're going to attack 1. We're going to burn fire to gain advantage and +1 to the attack. So it's going to be attack for 4 with advantage. +0, +2. 6 damage to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to throw my hatchet at him. So it's 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. And they gain wound and push 1, right? Cool. Okay. There's that. I think that was worth it. Okay. Your choice. All right. There's that. And I've burned a lot of cards. 2, 3, 4, 5 cards from the hatchet. Maybe I should need to calm way down. Yeah, I need to calm way down because I only have. Oh no, I royally screwed up on this. I only have. I'm at the short rest after this. I have 1 round. Okay, so during your turn, return 1 of your discarded cards to your hand. So if I did that, I would get 1 of these back, and then I would lose 1, so I'd have 3 cards in my hand, which is the exact same. Unless, well, shoot, I jacked this up big time. I burned way too many cards. I'm gonna lose this for sure. All right, well, let's long rest. Oh, we might be able to game this just a little bit in the last 2 rounds, but no way to, because we have 1 other thing spawn. I'm going to lose close cuts. Yep, okay, we can game it so we can last 2 rounds, but that's going to be it. Demolitionist is going to short rest. We'll play it to the end and see what happens, but yeah, if we exhaust, it's over, so. Explosive Blitz we lose. Voidwarden is going to just keep at it. So, okay, let me pick my cards real quick. Be right back. Okay, I picked. This is, yeah, and we're screwed. I think 24 for the hatchet, 37 for the demolitionist, and the Voidwarden goes at 86. Hatchet first. I'm going to use the bottom of a repeat shot, which is a burn. Get an XP. And wind goes up. Boop. Attack 5, range 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Attack number 1. Attack for 5 damage. I get a ×2 in here. Nope. Five damage. Crit fail. Of course. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. Well, that's that. And then I'm going to use the top of center mass to attack 3, range 3. We're going to attack 1 again. +1. So 4 and stun. 1, 2, 3, 4 and stun. Okay. That's great. Yeah, this is way super over now. All right, we're going to use the top of the big one. Attack 3, range 2. Fire and earth go up. We're going to target that. Gain XP. So we're going to attack this one first. 3 damage. Boop. Attack the other one next. +1, 4 damage. That flips him. Okay, and then we're going to use the bottom of 1-2 punch. Attack 1, loot 1. We're going to attack the one up over there. +0, 1. Flips. So we had those two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. Oh, we would gain 1 more to that attack. Bummer. Okay. Move 3. Oh. We wound. Go down to 1. They're stunned. They're not going to do anything. But 2 is going to move 3. 1, 2. Attack 3 and disarm. So 3 +1 is 4. Go down to 10. We flip one of these guys. And he's disarmed now. Nope, not stunned. Nope. Yep, disarmed. Okay. Great. That's their turn. Voidwarden. We are going to use the top of Crushing Cold. 1 ally within range 3 may perform attack 4, target 2. We'll gain XP for that. So at this point, I'm just trying to gain XP. So we can attack 1. We're going to burn Earth. We gain advantage on the attack and +1 to the attack. So it's going to be for 5. +1 in the wound times 2. So 1 is dead. And then we'll attack 2 next with disadvantage and advantage. Just goes straight. +1. So that's 5, 6 damage to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. That's that. That's burn card. And then the top, force 1 enemy within range 3 to perform attack 3, range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. I should have done it the other way, but I didn't. So that one's just a loss card. Okay. Now I'm going to use my stamina potion to regain a card. Yeah, I mean at this point I've 1 round killing that guy. Next one spawns. Bummer. I think we're just going to call it. There's no way that I can't exhaust. So, yikes. Well, that was a fun scenario. It was a lot harder the second time around, obviously, but there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I had to restart the scenario halfway through and then lose on top of that. This has been an exciting episode, I'm sure, but I'm having a great time still. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.